I hope that you like sports and physical activity, because in this activity we are actually going to talk about some object, some accessory that is very common and that people use to keep track of their health and exercise activity. So it's this, as you can see here, it's called a Fitbit. So we wear it on our wrist, and we're gonna have some activity about it. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna show you some features of some 3 different models of this accessory, and then we're gonna compare them. We're gonna say some things comparing those 3 models. This is the activity. Based on the chart showing the features of 3 models of this Fitbit, write 5 sentences comparing the models. So I'm going to show you the chart, and I'm going to show you some ideas for your sentences. Okay? Look at the chart now. What are the names of the 3 models? The F39, the F91, and the F99. Some of them help you check your heart rate and blood pressure. They have a monitor for that. One of them lets you check your blood, your oxygen, and your SpO2 and HRV. They have a sleep monitor, 2 of them from 10 p.m. to 8 a.m. and another one all day. They let you track multiple sports. Yes, different numbers for each. They have a female health tracker. It means that for women, for girls, they have some health tracker. You can check period or some other things that you may need. Call message alerts. And so if somebody calls you, they will alert you to let you know that somebody's calling you. They have screen brightness and duration adjusted. Only one of them. You can adjust how long it can last, the screen showing, displaying. Music control, you can listen to music and you can pause, play your songs there. And the wrist size, the wrist size is the size for your wrist, or how much of your arm they can cover. They go from 5.5 to 8.8. And there's one that can go from 5.3 to 8.8. So there are different sizes in terms of the wrist size. So these are the features that I would like for you to use, that you could use. Not necessarily exactly these, but these are some idea. You could write a sentence about the number of features that they have. All right? You can say that one has more features than the others, etc. You can talk about the sleep monitor. There may be some differences there. How many sports you can track, and about the wrist size. All right? Why don't you take a moment, pause the video, and in a moment I will show you some possible answers. Not necessarily the only ones that are possible to write about these, but just some idea. All right? So pause the video and do the exercise. Pause the video, I said. Pause it, and you resume it in a moment to show you some possible answers. All right, I hope that you really completed it, and let me give you some ideas. Okay? Some things that we can say could be the F99 model has more features than the other models. All right, so we compare one with the set of the other 2. So listen to the pronunciation.
The F99 model has more features than the other models.
All right, next. If you need to monitor your sleep during the day, you have an infinitive there. If you need to monitor your sleep during the day, the F99 model is more convenient than the other models. Right? So, listen to the pronunciation.
If you need to monitor your sleep during the day, The F99 model is more convenient than the other models.
Next, you can track fewer sports with the F39 than with the other models. So there is one that has fewer sports, not so many. So how many do we see? Let me check. Actually, with the F39, you can only track 8 sports. That's why. All right? Listen to the pronunciation.
You can track fewer sports with the F39 than with the other models.
Next, tracking more sports is easier with the F99 than with the other models. So it's the opposite. Okay? That is a comparison as well, just an idea. Listen to the pronunciation.
Tracking more sports is easier with the F99 than with the other models.
All right. Finally, the wristband of the F99 is smaller than that of the other models. Means the wristband of the F99 is smaller than the wristband of the other models. Right, just an example, and I'm sure that you have some very good answers, and you can always show them to your teacher, and he or she will give you feedback. So we're gonna continue talking about comparisons in our last video in this section, and we're gonna talk about something very yummy, very delicious. I'll see you in a moment.